Judge in hush money case rejects Trump's third request that she step down. Reject the ex-president's assertion of a conflict of interest arising from the judge's daughter's political consulting business and remove herself from the matter wherein Donald Trump was found guilty of charges pertaining to hush money given to a porn star. On Wednesday, Justice Juan Merchan reiterated his stance from last April and August 2023 when he rejected a motion by Trump's attorneys to remove him from the first case involving criminal accusations against a former president. On September 18, Merchan will hand down Trump's punishment. The defendant has not presented any fresh evidence for the court to review. In the verdict dated August 13, Merchan described the arguments put out by the counsel as rife with falsehoods and baseless allegations, and as having been previously rejected by both this and higher courts. On May 30, a jury found Trump guilty on 34 counts of felony fabricating business documents. This was in response to the fact that Trump had covered up the $130,000 payment that former personal lawyer and fixer Michael Cohen had made to adult film actress Stormy Daniels in an effort to prevent a sex scandal that would have plagued the 2016 U.S. election. The third time Merchan's attorneys asked him to resign came 2 months later. They said there was a conflict of interest because his daughter worked for a political consultancy that had clients who were Democrats, such as Kamala Harris's failed 2020 campaign for the Democratic presidential nomination. Against Republican nominee Trump in the U.S. presidential election on November 5, Harris, now vice president, will be running as a Democrat. While some convictions have resulted in fines or probation, the maximum penalty for falsifying company records is 4 years in prison. The charges were brought by prosecutors from the Office of Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg, who had previously criticized Trump's plea for recusal as an attempt to relitigate a matter that had already been handled twice, calling it absurd. According to prosecutors, no amount of overheated, hyperbolic rhetoric can remedy the fatal faults in defendants' persistent effort to impugn the fairness of these proceedings. Court filing from August 1, 2018. To keep quiet about a sexual encounter she said she had with Trump 10 years ago, an encounter that Trump denied, the president paid Daniels before the 2016 election. After that, Trump beat Democratic nominee Hillary Clinton to become president. Both in April, just before jury selection, and last year, following an ethics panel's determination that his daughter's work did not raise reasonable doubts about the judge's impartiality, Merchan denied a recusal request. Using his social media accounts, Trump criticized Merchan throughout the trial, calling her a very conflicted judge over a kangaroo court. Trump implied on social media before the trial that Merchan's daughter makes money by working to get Trump, remarks that may have influenced Merchan to broaden a gag order prohibiting the ex-president from making public statements on court employees or prosecutors' relatives. In view of the July decision by the U.S. Supreme Court that grants past presidents wide protection from prosecution for official acts performed while in office, Trump's attorneys have separately petitioned the judge to overturn his conviction. By September 16, according to Merchan, he will have decided on Trump's points.